FarmCon is just around the corner. But we do not have to wait for this weekend, because today we catch wind of what is coming as of the fourth and final part of the Year 1 Season Pass with Highlands Fishing. That's right, aquaculture is coming to Farming Simulator 25 on November 4th of this year. Now, Giants is clearly excited to talk about this expansion because we have totally skipped over the third add-on that's releasing later this quarter. Welcome to July 1, the start of the second half of the year, and as such, the first day of Q3. Maybe we'll get more information about Stars Align later this week, but also for now, it's all about Q4 expansion named Highlands Fishing. Welcome to Kinlag, a quaint little town where the rolling hills meet the sea. Farming in the Highlands is not just about sheep and grass. It includes aquaculture, both inland with fish hatcheries, as well as on boats out at sea. Breed, raise, and harvest salmon or trout. And if the prospect of running a land-based fish farm or going out to sea doesn't suit you, then maybe standing at the shore with a rod and reel is more your style. That's right, with the Highlands Fishing expansion, players can try their skill at pier fishing or maybe inland fishing in lakes or rivers. Salmon and trout are not the only new animal coming to Farming Simulator 25 with the Q4 expansion. Welcome Highland cattle to the mix of bovines players can care for going forward. Highland Fishing continues the trend that started with the premium expansion for Farm Sim 22 by adding onions to lineup of root crops. Could French onion soup be something that's added to the soup factory going forward? Who will be the first to release a Philly cheesesteak production? We have beef, we have cheese, we now have onions, we have peppers, and bread. Magnifique, as they say in Haute Belleroon. To care for the fish, onions, and the rigors of farming the Highlands, Highlands Fishing will also introduce more than 20 new machines from multiple new brands like Monosim, Can-Am, AgraSpread, and GT Bunny. Wow, I have to say, this was a bit of a surprise, but at the same time, kind of expected. Early on, many folks, including myself, saw what looked like a fish hatchery on Riverbend Springs. Could this expansion bring changes to other base game maps as well, adding aquaculture support? If farming the Highlands of Scotland is not something that you're interested in, maybe it's time to dust off the Riverbend Springs save to see if you can walk down to the river, cast your rod for some trout fishing. Now, I had heard some hopeful whispers that Highland cattle would be added with Q4, and that's now something that's been confirmed. While not listed in the announcement, I still hold out that McHale might also be the ace in the bag brand that they're holding tight to their chest, because that would really tip the scales on the Q4 expansion and the desirability of the Year 1 Season Pass in my mind. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think of Highlands Fishing? Are you looking forward to the prospect of raising salmon or catching trout on a Sunday afternoon? Will you dive into onion farming in hopes of being able to make onion rings or maybe a bloomin' onion? I don't know anything about Highland cattle, but what I do know is that variety is the spice of life. So I look forward to raising cattle on the hills of Kinlag while dabbling in a field or two of onions and trying my hand at some casual fishing once I'm all caught up on the daily demands of being a virtual farmer. For anyone who does not already own the Year 1 Season Pass, there are multiple ways you can pick up the Highlands Fishing expansion. First, you could pick up the Year 1 Season Pass. It includes the next ad pack, Plains and Prairies, as well as the yet-to-be-revealed Stars Align add-on, in addition to Highlands Fishing. If you're not really interested in the other items included with the Year 1 Season Pass, then you can pick up the expansion as a standalone update to Farming Simulator 25. And then lastly, for those that maybe have yet to move from a previous version of Farm Sim to Farm Sim 25, or maybe this is your first time hearing about Farming Simulator and the prospects of farming and fishing strikes your fancy, you can pick up the FS25 Highlands Fishing Edition, which includes the base game, plus all of the items included in the Highland Fishing expansion. Whichever route you should wish to take, I have an affiliate link in the description. If you play on PC, it would be awesome if you'd consider using one of those links. It helps the channel maintain our current partner level, which lets me bring you the latest news from Giants about Farming Simulator and the upcoming Project Motor Racing. Subscribe if you've not yet done so, and click the bell to be sure to get notifications on future uploads and postings, because I'm sure this won't be the last bit of news coming from Giants this week. Until next time, happy farming. Or should I say, happy fishing.